poverty was due to lack of economic freedom, lack of rule of law, and lack of free markets. Most people out there have a wrong diagnosis of what causes poverty. And if you've got the wrong diagnosis of something, how can you expect to be working on the right solution?
Hi, I'm Daniel Green. We're here at Antigua Forum 2019, and I'm going to be interviewing and asking a few questions of my friend Magatte Wade, who owns a project here. How did you get onto this path, into these ideas, and involved with UFN?
I guess for me, I've always cared about poverty, the issue of poverty, because I come from a poor country. As a matter of fact, my country is one of the 25 poorest nations on earth, Senegal. And so I've always cared and wondered why my country was poor while others are not poor. And then so I went from that journey of just asking myself that question to being involved with some people who come up with all types of ideas as to why countries were poor or why Africans were poor. I went from believing some of that and kind of putting my work towards bringing solutions to those perceived issues. And that's when actually I went from just being a business person, an everyday business person, to a business person who's starting to wonder, actually, there are some systems behind business. In these circles, we call free markets, rule of law, economic freedom. Never knew. And so being with the husband that I'm with, who understands all of that, who is himself a great intellectual, I was destined, I should say, to get to where I am today, an entrepreneur who is also talking about free markets and rule of law and economic freedom,
Tell us a little bit about the project you're working on here this weekend.
Sure. So my company, I have a little tattoo here, but it's Skin is Skin, and we call it the little lip balm on a mission to end discrimination. So, and the way we do that has nothing to do with identity politics. We're just acknowledging the simple fact that if you've got a brain, you've got biases, it's baked in. And so the solution really is to start looking inward. And we have been working with a team of scientists who focus on discrimination and bias. And really, they have come up with a set of exercises that have been proven to actually work in terms of helping you undo your habit of bias. As a brand, one thing we understood is you cannot coerce. It is an issue on which you cannot coerce people on. You have to turn it into an opt-in type of solution situation. Skin is Skin, it's this lip balm. The best way to think of it is, what cricket is to Pinocchio? Cricket is Pinocchio's conscience. So this lip balm is a reminder in your pocket to always turn your mind on to make sure you're spotting your biases and just reminding you to be aware. My project here, we call it Making Wakanda Real. This fictional city in Africa, very technologically advanced, very prosperous city. For me, it's an ultimate vision of where I would like to see my people be. So my only goal is here, what can be done to take this message to as many people as possible so that there is a problem. This seems to be the solution. This seems to be the diagnosis of a problem. Therefore, we're all going to rally and bring our ingenuity, our creativity, all of our problem-solving skills are going to be focused on how do we bring more free market, rule of law, and economic freedom. The UFM has brought me a sense of hope. You have in the middle of Guatemala, this university in Guatemala City, UFM, and they're just making things happen, cranking up. And you know what? It's this university that's doing everything in an entrepreneurial way. And they have ideas, but they also do, which is very much what I believe in. So your mind is involved, your actions are involved, and you reiterate, try to think the next thing. And it's done with such heart. That's the other thing. This is like what academia should be. We go from the mind to real actions, we engage the heart and others, and I've never seen it done as beautifully anywhere else.
Thank you for your time. It's great talking to you, as always. And this time we get to share our conversation with other people.
That's right. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it.